When Judge Harold Bennett asked if I agreed to the settlement, the courtroom fell silent. My husband, Daniel Whitmore, stood beside his attorney, Gregory Shaw, looking confident, almost relaxed. 32 years of marriage reduced to signatures and property division. The house on Willow Creek Drive, the lake cabin in Ashford. Whitmore Logistics, the company we built from scratch. All assets transferred to Mr. Whitmore. My lawyer, Patricia Klein, leaned toward me and whispered, "Elena, we can contest this. You are entitled to half." I smiled. "I agree to the settlement," I said calmly. Daniel blinked. He expected tears. He expected anger. He did not expect composure. From the back row, his sister Marjorie actually shook her head in pity. They thought I was surrendering. What none of them understood was this. I had spent 32 years studying Daniel Whitmore. And Daniel Whitmore had one fatal flaw. He only saw what was in front of him. Daniel didn't always look at me like I was disposable. When we were younger, we built Whitmore Logistics from our dining table. I typed invoices while he handled deliveries. I negotiated our first 3 contracts. I stayed awake with spreadsheets while he slept. But success changes certain men. When the company expanded, Daniel hired a marketing director named Vanessa Cole. Vanessa was ambitious, sharp younger, and attentive. Late nights became strategy meetings. Business trips became industry conferences. I didn't confront him when I found the hotel receipt in his briefcase. I didn't scream when I saw the messages. Instead, I started asking different questions. Who actually handled client retention? Who signed off on vendor renewals? Whose name was attached to supplier discounts? Mine, Daniel, was the face. I was the infrastructure. And infrastructure, when removed, leaves silence that echoes. While Daniel prepared for divorce, I prepared for independence. He thought I was distracted by grief. In reality, I was registering a consulting firm under the name Ashford Strategic Solutions. Patricia didn't even know at first. I wasn't planning revenge. I was planning leverage. I reached out to 3 key clients privately. Michael Trent of North Star Retail, Allison Green from Metro Distribution, and Samuel Ortiz, our longest standing logistics partner. I didn't ask them to leave Daniel. I simply informed them that if they ever needed independent advisory services, I would be available. They asked one question: if you're not there, who will handle our compliance reviews? I let the silence answer. 3 months after the divorce, Daniel called me. His voice no longer carried that courtroom confidence. Elena, North Star terminated their contract. I listened quietly. Metro Distribution is reviewing alternatives. I said nothing. By month 6, Whitmore Logistics lost 40% of its recurring accounts. Not because I destroyed him, because I stopped holding him up. Vanessa left shortly after apparently. Ambition isn't romantic when profit margins shrink. Daniel had mistaken visibility for value. He never realized that loyalty in business is built quietly through consistency, not charisma. A year later, Ashford Strategic Solutions had a modest but stable portfolio. Not flashy, not loud, but sustainable. One afternoon, I ran into Marjorie at a charity event. She looked at me carefully. "You seem different," she said. "I am," I replied. She hesitated before asking, "Did you plan all of this?" I smiled again. "No," I said. I simply stopped protecting someone who didn't value protection. That was the truth. I did not take the house. I did not fight for the cars. I did not battle for the name Whitmore. I took something far more powerful: my competence, my network, my peace. And when Daniel signed those papers thinking he had won, he didn't understand that I had already separated myself from everything that made him powerful. If you've ever been underestimated because you chose silence over spectacle, understand this: silence is not surrender. Sometimes it is strategy, and strategy, when executed patiently, outlasts applause. If this story resonated with you, subscribe, because here we don't shout, we calculate.